You're watching Netrush Report, where we go beyond the baseline to bring you the stories the tennis world can't stop talking about. If you live for the drama, the rivalries, and the unforgettable moments, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single update. Since their first clash in 2021, Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz have given us a modern rivalry that feels destined for the history books. They faced each other 13 times, with Alcaraz leading the head-to-head 8-5. Every match has felt like a heavyweight fight, the kind of tennis that makes you forget to breathe between points. This season alone, they've squared off in not one, but two Grand Slam finals, at Wimbledon and Roland Garros. Both matches were electric, unpredictable, and dripping with the kind of tension only these two can create. Off the court, their relationship couldn't be more different. No trash talk, no aisihanschaks, no simmering resentment. Instead, we see smiles, laughter, and a bond built on mutual respect. They know they're each other's biggest competition, and they seem to enjoy it. One of the clearest signs? Their shared love of golf. As the Cincinnati Open kicked off, the final tune-up before the U.S. Open, Sinner and Alcaraz found themselves with some rare downtime. Cincinnati, let's be honest, isn't exactly packed with entertainment options for players on a rest day. So, like they've done before, the two grabbed their golf clubs and headed out for a friendly round. But friendly might not be the right word, at least for Sinner. In a recent Tennis Channel interview with Prakash Amritraj, Sinner admitted that he's happy to play, but only if Carlos isn't on the other team. Why? Because Alcaraz, it turns out, is annoyingly good. Sinner laughed as he told the story, clearly aware of how strange it sounds. The world's #1 in tennis, saying he doesn't stand a chance in another sport. But there was no shame in his voice, just pure, light-hearted honesty. He knows golf isn't his strength. And when it comes to competing with Alcaraz, tennis is one thing. But golf, that's a different battlefield. Sinner's golf confession came right after one of the most dominant performances of his season, a 59-minute demolition of Daniel Elahi Gallon in the first round. That one wasn't just quick, it was his fastest match victory in the entire 2025 campaign. It's a sign that Sinner is locked in. And maybe, just maybe, skipping the golf session with Alcaraz is his way of keeping the focus on the court, not the fairway. While Sinner might be hesitant to tee it up again, Alcaraz didn't seem to take offense. At a Cincinnati practice session, the two were seen sharing a warm conversation, their first reunion since the Wimbledon final. The moment was captured on camera, and you could feel the camaraderie between them. Sinner asked Alcaraz how he'd spent the 3 weeks after Wimbledon. The Spaniard smiled and shared details, clearly enjoying the casual back and forth. There was no talk of rivalry, just two friends catching up before getting back to business. This isn't just a side hobby. For both players, these moments off the tennis court are part of what keeps their rivalry special. Tennis history is full of rivalries that turned sour, where players could barely look at each other outside of matches. But Sinner and Alcaraz have built something different. Their willingness to hang out, joke around, and share non-tennis experiences speaks volumes about their respect for each other. With the U.S. Open just around the corner, both players are in prime form. Sinner will next face Gabriel Diallo, a rising Canadian talent who will be hungry for an upset. Alcaraz, meanwhile, will take on Damir Jumhur in the round of 64. Fans are already buzzing about the possibility of another Sinner, Alcaraz showdown in New York. Maybe even in the final again. If it happens, you can bet the narrative will be about more than just tennis. It will be about two young stars who compete fiercely on the court, but still find time to laugh and enjoy life together. In a sport as mentally grueling as tennis, the ability to separate competition from personal connection is rare. For Sinner, admitting that Alcaraz is too good at golf isn't just self-deprecation. It's a window into how comfortable he is with his rival. There's no ego getting in the way. For Alcaraz, the dynamic is equally refreshing. He's competitive, yes, but he doesn't need to dominate Sinner in every arena. The joy is in the shared experience, whether it's a 5-set battle under the lights or a quiet round of golf in Ohio. When the clip of Sinner's golf comments hit social media, fans loved it. Some joked that maybe Alcaraz should take up golf professionally if tennis ever gets boring. Others tease Sinner, telling him he needs to work on his swing. But the overwhelming sentiment was appreciation for seeing this human, light-hearted side of two players who usually seem larger than life. In an era where sports headlines are often filled with controversies, rule disputes, or off-court drama, moments like this remind us why we love following athletes in the first place. It's about connection. It's about seeing them as real people, not just highlight reels. And for Sinner and Alcaraz, the balance between rivalry and friendship might be the secret ingredient that keeps pushing both of them to new heights. So, maybe we won't see Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz teeing off together again anytime soon, but that's okay. Because what really matters is that when they do meet, whether it's across the net or across the golf course, they bring out the best in each other. The next time these two face off on a tennis court, remember, behind the fierce competition, there's a friendship that keeps this rivalry special. This has been Netrush Report, where we bring you the stories that prove tennis is more than just a game. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment.